the meantime, would you welcome Harry and Meghan back to the UK? There's been speculation about the Sussexes maybe returning to the fold ever since the King and Prince Harry's aides were spotted holding peace talks. Insiders say it was the first step towards a reunion. They say the fact that Harry is doing more engagements is a positive sign. This was him doing a landmine thing just like his mum. However, in a new YouGov poll, only 24% said it would be a good thing for Harry to return. Only 12% said the same for Meghan. The majority also thought the Sussexes shouldn't go back to any royal duties. What do you think, Narinder? You'd like them back?
I think the royal family, I think their future really depends on Harry and Meghan, because I think they're so relevant. They appeal to, the younger generation. They work extremely hard. And I think they show, an inclusive royal family, a progressive royal family. Do I think they should come back? Absolutely not. As much as I'd love William and Harry to make up, look, if the Gallaghers can make up, so can William and Harry. And I think that any family, I hate when there's family rows and dramas, my family do, make up. I do think they need to make up, but I don't think this country is a safe place for Meghan or Harry. I think the racism that Meghan receives is despicable. And I think Harry's quite right to keep his family and his children safe from the despicable hate.
Claudia, what do you think? Should they come back? Because we lost... Obviously, Andrew doesn't do any engagements.
Yeah.
Who else has... We've lost... Well, Kate has been quieter, obviously she's been unwell, obviously.
Obviously, the Queen and
Charles
Prince
as
Philip
well.
was a big loss.
Yes,
So,
and then... So the thought is we really need them to get their shoulders to the wheel.
I think the future of the royal family depends on Harry and Meghan staying away.
Really?
It's so toxic. I'm really pleased to see that the UK has such good sense to give them such low opinion polls. They didn't just pack their bags and hop across the pond. They torched the bridge on their way out and then did a 6-part Netflix documentary about it. I don't think you can get away with...
Well, you're talking about her as the cookie show. How are they toxic? How are they toxic?
They are continuously, every time they rear their head, they've fallen out with so many people. He doesn't speak to
Charles treats his gardeners terribly. Charles has done an interview. Charles has written a book.
It's about he accused the Queen of racism, basically. That was the thing.
He didn't say the Queen. They never.
The Queen was head of the royal family.
Well, it doesn't matter. If they felt there was racism, they felt there was racism. They should be able to speak about that.
Well, no, because they accused them on the public stage of racism and neglect, knowing that the royals have absolutely no right to reply.
No, they do have a right to reply, because actually they feed their stories into the press and they throw Harry and Meghan under the press all the time. Under the bus.
Okay.
Harry and Meghan feed their stories back in as well.
No.
I think Ginge and Winch have made their bed and they need to lie in it.
Okay.
I think that's horrible. That's nasty.
Okay, Phoebe and Kent, hello.
Hello.
Would you like to see them back, or do you agree with Claudia? They need to stay away?
No, I don't want them back. They're traitors. They just disregarded our country, said, get stuffed. We don't care about you. We're going to America, going to make a lot of money. We'll be famous because we'll be called...
They were famous anyway, Phoebe. Phoebe, they're famous anyway. Do you think that it's acceptable? Do you think it's acceptable that the way Meghan has been treated in this country? Do you think it's acceptable?
Phoebe.
I don't think she's been treated that badly. I think it's all blown out of proportion with her, as usual. Big drama queen she is.
How is she a drama queen? How is she a drama queen?
She was out to get Harry from the start. First of all, the first sort of lie she told was she didn't even know who the prince was. And then they've got information showing that she did know when she was about 14, 15 or something.
I think you're reading a lot of these negative stories.
All right, Phoebe, thank you. I want to get another call. Thank you, Phoebe. David in Merseyside, hi.
Hello.
Should they come back?
Well, why shouldn't they? Will I be interrupted while I can say what I want to?
Go ahead, David. We'll see how you go.
Right. Well, why shouldn't they come back? We've got to put up with Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. Plus, the thing is about when Harry comes back, his dad wants to make his peace with him for what he got up to with Camilla while his mother was looking after those two.
Yep, I hear what you're saying.
Plus, of course, if he does come over, he bumps into second-hand roads, doesn't he, where his mother should be?
Yeah.
He does what? Sorry, look, what was that? He bumps... I missed.
David, did you say that he's doing his mum's he's carrying on his mum's
work?
work?
I see. Okay.
Yes,
thanks,
Diana's
David.
work.
Thank you. Carol in Cornwall, hi.
Hi.
What do you think? Should they come back?
Yes, I do.
To carry the load.
Pardon?
To carry the load.
I don't know what you mean by that.
What I mean is to do some of the royal duties that aren't being done by the many people we listed earlier.
Yes. If he could, yes. I don't expect that he will do, but the thing is, if we can forgive Harry, why can't we forgive Charles?
Well, I mean,
Charles for what? Because I understand what you're saying. Harry seems to get a lot of
betraying
blame.
Diana.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had to marry Diana. He didn't really want to. He was in love with somebody else who he couldn't marry. And he had to marry Diana so that he could give heirs to the throne.
Yeah.
And once he'd done that, he didn't, without separate bedrooms, everything.
No, I hear you.
I mean, how he treated Diana.
Claudia, what do you think?
I think family is family, and it would be lovely if Harry could reconcile with his father and his brother if they're willing to forgive him for what he's done to them time and time again. But I think that's up to them to do privately. I think any reconciliation that they want is up to them. I mean, if that was me, if I was the head of the royal family, if I was Charles, I'd be looking at reconciling with an NDA in place so that he couldn't then sell
with your own son. Stop it, Claudia.
He couldn't sell the details.
He's a
to the highest
terrible
bidder.
father. Charles has been a terrible father.
He hasn't been a terrible
He hasn't even
father.
seen his grandkids. I think he's met them once, if that. And he doesn't go over to America to see them. He can't even provide his own son with security.
Anything he says is going to make its way onto
his own.
Anything he says is going to make its way onto.
Just like they do about Harry. They feed stories. It was very naive, Claudia.
I think palm trees and podcast deals are perfect for them. Stay in Montecito. We don't need you here.
The royal family actually do need them because actually they look dreadful as it is on the world stage.
Well, that is what
they
we're
look
discussing.
like they've thrown a woman of colour under the bus, and they're a very lazy family, and they need more representation. And actually, they desperately need Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan don't need the royal family.
All
Let's
right,
just put that
Beth in London. What about that? The royal family need Harry and Meghan more than Harry and Meghan need the royal family.
Correct.
Did you say Beth? It's me now.
Well, yes, you're on, Beth. Far away.
Yeah. I will say that Harry has nothing to apologize for. When they were here, they were so popular. And then they came back from Australia, and everybody wanted Harry and Meghan. Nobody wanted William and Kate.
Yes.
And then the palace got worried, and then they started to make deal with the press. And one of them that come out and say that is Anna something, I can't remember. But she said basically make deal with the press. You can write what you want about Harry and Meghan and lay off William and Kate. They're only the good news.
Well, I think that's probably true. Yeah.
Harry have done more work than William ever. And it's just the press who hasn't reported
Claudia,
it.
quickly, can you reply to this?
No, it's rubbish, Beth. Sorry, I don't buy it.
William's lazy.
Hang on, Narinder, hang on.
William's not lazy. It's absolutely. He works so hard. He was, he's there taking over a role which he didn't choose. Harry has the choice to be as involved or not in the royal family. William has to take on. He's now in training to take over from Charles when Charles passes away. Harry had the most amazing, perfect role of being the spare that he can then, do bits on the side. He doesn't have to become king.
Thank you, Beth. Thanks to all our callers after the break.